What's going on there, everybody, and welcome back to some more trucking with iVision. We are here loaded up with some concrete tubes. We're in Helena here. We're going to be heading over to Butte, as we're actually going to Lennar here in Butte. I think nope, we're going to the Union Pacific Yard, sorry. But we're going to be coming up here. We're going to check out what this is over here, and then we'll kind of see the town too as we do that. So that'll be kind of nice. We could probably actually go this way because we're going to get this way done. And then there's these like little cool view photo opportunities. So maybe there's something cool there that we could take a photo of. And then we'll continue on our journey to drop our load off. So coming up, we're pretty close to being done here with Montana. As you can see, we got Missoula and Thompson Falls will be left. And then we're going to be heading down here to Texas. Yes, Texas is out. It's not on my map because I haven't purchased the DLC yet, but we're going to get the DLC for that because I have an idea of what I want to do as we make our way over to Texas there. But first things first, we got to get this load delivered. We got to take it one at a time because that's how we do things here. So yeah, 146 miles roughly. It should be decent. It was kind of nice. I went and I know, I think last time I talked about it, or the time before, that I don't really just drive just for my own pleasure. Most of the time when I drive now, it's, for recording. Part of that's just due to location and being able to just kind of keep things going, right? But obviously with the quick travel, it's definitely made that so much easier than what it was before, which is awesome. So I ended up taking a couple loads just in my spare time throughout Montana, just to kind of drive, get a little bit more experience underneath my belt. You would think with the amount of hours, the amount of recordings I've done, that I would be able to actually be a little bit better, especially at like backing up these trailers and getting lined up. And I don't know what it is. I definitely need some tips. I'm all for tips because I don't know. I'm missing something, right? I don't know if it's just part of me thinks it's the depth perception, potentially with the mirrors. So I don't know. Is there a setting that I should be changing to make that better, or because I feel like if I do it in VR, I don't feel as bad in VR. I think it's better in VR, and I don't know if it's just me, or if it's the whole, like I said, the whole depth perception and the way these mirrors are. I don't know. So yeah, I'm open to any tips and tricks that you guys all have, because I just think there's so many people that are actual real world truckers out there, and they're like zipping in and out with these things left and right, and it's just like, man, how are they doing it and making it look so easy? So it definitely would be good to get anything there. I don't know if I can stay in this lane. I think I gotta get over. That's if we don't run this light here. Holy cow. I mean, we're almost across that. I'm surprised we didn't get a ticket for that. I am surprised. But hey, I'm not judging. We're just gonna keep on trucking. We're gonna get over though. We gotta get over. Hopefully there's no cars there, so now would be like the perfect time to kind of get over. While nobody's over here, make that jump. Hopefully we can get through this light. My assumption is not. Just what I thought. It just takes so long to get going, and then by the time we get there, it's a little too late. McDonald's is over here. It's so nice. It looks so close to what we're dealing with. But yeah, I'm excited. I was so shocked with the Texas. I really did not think it would be coming this year, and it did. So that's super cool. Obviously the price is a little bit higher, so hopefully once we get in and drive it, we'll be able to see that value that's there. I know it's a tough pill to swallow for some people, especially when if you're buying the DLC when it first comes out, because you want to be in there, you want to get in on it right away. It's expensive, right? We've now had what, 10 states be released, something like that. Like, that's a lot, you know, especially when you're factoring it's like $12 a state, you know, plus the base game. Like, it adds up pretty quickly, you know, when you think about what you spend on it. I've definitely spent a lot of money. I enjoy it. I've enjoyed every little bit of it here. I think it's great. It's a little frustrating, obviously, spending that kind of money, though. I mean, some of the states I've bought on sale. I've gotten a little sale on them, so it's not terrible. But otherwise, for the majority of it, it's been full price, and yeah, that's a little tough to swallow after a while, you know. And so I understand, you know, for everybody, it's not their thing, you know. So you're gonna kind of pick and choose the states you want to do, which there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's certain states where, you know, if it wasn't for doing this for you guys, I wouldn't even do it. Wouldn't even get to that state. I mean, I have no interest in it. You know, Montana probably being one of them. Idaho was probably another one. Not that there's anything wrong with Idaho, but those are just states I didn't really care for. Oregon, Washington, I like those. They're very beautiful. I think I enjoy driving through there. I still enjoy going back through there. But yeah, for the most part, like, some states just don't have that same value. To me, California, like, I've been through California so many times. We've gone back to Nevada for Vegas, as well. So, like, there's some states where it's like I see the value, and then for others, I don't. So, I think Texas will be super cool. I've seen a lot of the stuff that they've put in there. I think there's a lot of neat areas that I would love to see, and check out, and I probably would do it multiple times. So it becomes harder, though, as we continue to expand and we get more places to go. Like, we're not going to continuously keep going back, at least for us, doing like the series. You know, off camera, yeah, I might jump in, you know, and have a little fun every now and then. But we're a long ways away from there, and it's gonna be interesting to see how the game, like, matures as it takes longer and longer to put out states, right? Like, we're not gonna get the rest of the U.S. for probably another 5 to 10 years, right? Maybe 7 to 10. So at that rate, like, and I don't even think 7 to 10, right? Because we're at this current rate, they're only putting out 2 states a year. So we got 48 states, probably about 10 to 12 have been released. Like, we still got 30 to go. So that's like 15 years. But, like, at some point, 15 years, like, where we're at now quality-wise, isn't going to be... It's not going to be looked at the same way, right? Like, we're going to demand higher quality. In those years. So how are they going to be able to take what we currently have and mature that? It's going to be very interesting. So, and obviously there's going to be competitors out there, right? Like, I don't think that in over 15 years that we're not going to see another competitor try and come in, and create a trucking sim. I can't see that not happening. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. I'd love to get over if somebody would let me over. Don't know if any of this guy's going to. Thank you. We gotta pass the General Mills guy. He's just moving a little slow for us. Just a little slow. Not that we're moving much faster. We're a little heavy. 42,000 pounds. That's not terrible. Not terrible, but it's not great though, right? It's not the greatest. But yeah, we got Butte coming up. It's only 80 some miles to Butte to begin with, so not a super long journey. But yeah. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming. A lot of stuff coming for Trucking Sim. I'm super excited. Super excited. And then they've already announced the next state as well, which I have forgotten. I want to say it's Oklahoma. That sound right? I think that's right. Oklahoma, I believe, is the next state that we'll be getting. It's kind of a small state, so I don't think that'll be too crazy. What is this? Oh, I did not want to come here. The GPS made me go this way. Did not want to do that. Let's see if we can hop back on here. Don't mind me. Wasn't paying attention to myself though either. I was kind of thinking as we go. So here we are coming up to Butte. Yeah, super nice quick little journey. So we'll do this, get off here, check out the unknown point that we have on the map, and then we'll hopefully we'll get our photo opportunity as well, and then we can continue on our way to drop this off. But if you want channel updates, we finished 2 Point Hospital, so we are done. No plans to do anything new there unless for some crazy reason they do like some event or drop some new content. Then we'll look back at that. And then 2 Point Campus is still going on. Bus Simulator 21 is going on. And I've kind of been in the hold phase. You know, I've talked about it many times. This truck doesn't stop. That's one thing that we've talked about many times. The second thing is Lawn Mowing Simulator. Like, I have content recorded for it. Haven't actually released the series. It's kind of one of those I'd want to. At the same time, with Texas DLC coming this year now, that adds a ton of content that we have for Truck Sim. So that means Truck Sim and Bus Simulator are going to be running side by side. And then with that, we're also going to have 2 Point Campus going. And then we have Alaskan Truck Simulator, I believe, is coming out in 3 weeks, I believe. So we're going to have that then also. I also want to do Construction Simulator. I think I've mentioned that a couple times. I think that would be kind of fun. We've done construction games before. So, in Construction Sim, I've seen the content. It's a lot of content for Construction Simulator. And it's one of those where doing it by yourself is kind of right? It's definitely meant for multiplayer. That's definitely for sure. So that's going to be a little bit challenging because it's going to take longer than to do jobs. But you're not going to get the full effect either. So I'm like, it's one of those where I'm up in the air of like, I want to do it, but then I kind of like pull back. So I need to figure that out. Need to figure that out for sure. But if I could do that, and then, you know, that's kind of like, oh, what do we do with Lawn Mowing Simulator then? Like, it's kind of like Lawn Mowing Simulator is there to like fill a void, I feel like. But we'll see. See what happens with this. So here is our picturesque spot, they say. So maybe we can get a nice little screenshot here. Let's get out and take a peek. All right, we got our little screenshot there in front of the Butte County Courthouse there. So that's kind of cool. I'm curious. We'll have to check afterwards if on the map that actually cleared anything. Oh, it did. You can see it there. So now that means we got our photo op in the town. So I actually kind of like that. Maybe that'll be the new screenshot thing that we do, because it'll add a little bit of this thing. I think it'll add a little bit there. You know, knowing we're going into a town, it's like, oh, they have a photo opportunity spot, right? Like, it's probably going to be good enough where we can get a good image. So, yeah, I think that's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it there. I also think, also kind of thinking as we move on towards Texas here shortly, especially with this truck as it's like chugging along to get up this hill here. Look at that. Those windows are shattered. Holy cow. We're going to swap out this truck with the W900 as we make our way down to Texas. So I'll get the W900 brought up here to Montana, and then I will swap that out. And my thought is to take and drive. Ooh, Viewpoint. Look at that. See, this is why we came this way. Drive all the way from Montana here down to Texas. So it'll be a few episodes then in between before we get to Texas. But I'm really hoping that we can, you know, I think it would be good, this little journey. So, well, let's come over here and get this Viewpoint if we can. There it is. There we are. What a Butte. A Viewpoint. There we are. It's good. Let's see what we got here. We've got the city of Butte. Now see, this is exactly what I wanted, you know, all along. Give us the city scenic viewpoints. 'Cause I think that's cool. I just wish they would give us some information though. You know, like let us know, like, why is this in here? Like, what is this? Because if you're not from here, you still don't know. So it'd be just nice if we got like a little bit of information. It could be just a little thing in the bottom right. You know, just little things. I don't know. Um, but I'm glad. I'm glad we're starting to see more of these city viewpoints because I think it really matters. Like, why? What makes it special that you put it in the, you know, in the game? Um, the dog over there. There's the courthouse. I like how they did the. Looks like it sounds like they did the sounds for the courthouse too. Or just maybe just kind of gets that little like downtown feel there. We got a little Butte Water Company. That's nice. That is very nice. Anything else? We got the general store. Um, for most people, that's like a hospital sign. For others, it's like a weed dispensary. So that's kind of depends on your location, apparently. That's something I've learned. Learned that definitely with California. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's cool. Whatever it is, obviously some sort of mining operation for something. Potentially, maybe gold. Is there gold? I would assume there's probably some gold in Montana. So, but yeah, very nice. All right, there we are. Let's get this load delivered now. We got probably I would say about another 60 miles. So not a ton of miles left, but obviously going through the city there kind of adds to the time. So hopefully we'll get there fairly quick. Oh boy, trailer got a little tight there coming around. Got into that other lane. There we go. Slow down, baby. Don't need to rear end anybody. I mean, we already ran that stop sign pretty good. Already ran that pretty good. There we go. Yeah, I think the key is you take them right turns a little bit slower, and it's not so bad versus like them times when you're like whipping around there, and you kind of cut that corner off. But if you go slow, it's not so bad. Is that a Marlboro van? That was a Marlboro van. Very interesting. I've never seen one before. Didn't even know they had them. Alright, hopefully we can just kind of cruise through town here without too many problems. At least we're going downhill now instead of uphill. So that'll help a little bit. See, like this one we kind of went so quick that we had to take it wider. Where I think like if we were to slow down, we wouldn't have had to take that so wide, and we wouldn't have cut that trailer a little short. But it is what it is. I think that truck's gonna let me go, right? You gonna let me go? I think so. Can we cut this guy off? I think we're gonna try to. We're gonna cut him off. He probably didn't like it, but actually he turned. He's not even back there. So it's perfect. We didn't cut nobody off. We didn't cut anybody off. What's this? A little construction site there. There we go. Alright, come on. We want to get through this light. Oh, beautiful. Now we're golden. Alright, if this car will get a move on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Oh, man. Wait, they need a turn lane here to get onto the interstate. That's the problem. We need a turn lane. Why can't we get a turn lane here? Come on. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Is that a waste management truck there? It is. It's not so bad coming through here with this guy. What were you doing? What were you doing? Alright, we're gonna get into this lane because I would assume that this will merge anyhow at some point. So we'll get it taken care of right now so that way we're not dealing with it later. But yeah, this will be good. This will be good. Good. Alright. Come on, climb the hill. Oh, is this a way? Oh my god, we're gonna get stopped, aren't we? We're gonna get stopped. Yep. Called it. Oh. Man, we're gonna get on to get right off. It's one of those where I don't think if we were to, I don't know, it's hard to say. There probably was a sensor back. Yeah, who knows? Whatever. Pull in, get this taken care of, and then we'll be back on our way. Hello, boys. Oh, it says we can return to the interstate. It would be cool if they had working lights, though. They gave us like that red and green, you know, like stop, oh, you're good, you know, green. That'd be kind of cool. Just a little something, right? Just give us a little something. To me, like, I'm not as big on like the ownable trailers. I can see the appeal to it, obviously, but I'm not as big on it. So for me, I would like to see something like those, you know, red and green lights be implemented into the way stations, stuff like that. Look at this. It's a little roundabout there. It's very cool. Got like a motel there as well. Alright, coming off. We're going to be getting off here. We're going to be heading towards Idaho. Idaho. Beautiful. There we go. Like I said, not super long to get there. We were only like 60 miles out. It's just the way that our truck is. It's just a little underpowered. I made this one a little underpowered. Didn't make her for heavy hauls or anything like that. So that's kind of the problem, right? When you kind of underpower your truck, she kind of struggles going through hills and things. But I don't know. This has been a good truck. You know, 3,000 miles on it. It's been a very good truck for us. I've used her throughout all of Montana here, so she's been with us the whole journey, plus some, so it's pretty good, pretty good. We'll see what our drop-offs are like for us this time. What do we got here? This is looks like a trucking company sign, maybe. Escape, maybe not. It's for maybe for a tour, some sort of tour. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. We'll make this stop sign, that's for sure. That guy was cruising. Oh, there's one of the Animal Crossing gates here. There we go. Gotta watch out for the farm animals. Whatever we got, cow catchers and whatever else they've got. Though I'm not really seeing any animals at the moment. It's an odd spot to have them. But gotta have them, right? Gotta have them. Otherwise the animals will get on the loose. They're watering the fields there. The home of everything included. There we go. Well there, Mr. Officer. Hello. We're just pulling into the yard here to get our load delivered. The Union Pacific area. You can see the trains over there. There we go. This is a long way back into here. Railroad crossing. I wish some of these single ones were in use. I think they are. That one does not look to be. Well, Yeah, that one does not look to be. It is, but it isn't. Like there's a train there for it, but it doesn't move. It's just a stationary one. So that's always something. Alright, let's go. A little short there. We gotta pull in? Well, that's interesting. Pull in on the way in and out? What is this? This is new. I've never seen this before. At a drop-off point? That is very interesting. Very interesting. He's watching us. He's like, not on my watch. Look at this. Those cars are just sitting there. They're not coming to get it. They're having a talk over there. They're having a talk over there. We'll see what they're talking about. Let's go see what they're talking about. We'll get a good view of them here. Hello there, boys. Is there a problem with the switch? Maybe they're on break. Yeah, hard to say. The ultra low emissions diesel hybrid. Nice. Alright, let's go in here and drop this off. We stopped. I never know how to like go through here because of how they have the signs. But looks like we were just kind of pulling straight in today. Pulling straight in, pulling straight in. I wish we had a little bit more activity in these yards. For the size of some of them. It would be kind of cool to get that activity going. But like that right there, you know? He's got the logs over there. This guy is like, hey, back it up. Oh, not yet. There we go. Yeah, he's like, back it up. Come on now. That'd be kind of cool if it actually did back up, you know? But nope. It's just kind of sitting there doing its thing. But yeah, that's going to do it for us, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. We're here in Butte. But you guys will tell me how to pronounce it, I'm sure. But we're in Butte, Montana. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and hope to catch you on next time with some more trucking with iVision.